Welcome to a battle of epic proportions. Today we are going to be finding out which keto-friendly mashed potato substitute reigns supreme. Our first contender, and the one a lot of you are apparently sick of, is mashed cauliflower. We make mashed cauliflower a lot on this channel because it's really good, but some of you have an aversion to cauliflower for whatever reason. So that's why we decided to make this video, because we're like, okay, some people are sick of cauliflower. Cauliflower cannot be everything, I guess. That is our first contender. So we went searching on the internet to try to find another substitution for mashed potatoes for keto, and we came across our second contender. This is Hearts of Palm Mash. We know Hearts of Palm for pasta replacements, but I've never heard of this before, so we had to buy it and try it. So we're gonna be trying this one as well. And the third one is something that we've never cooked before or never purchased before. It is called Celery Root. Kind of looks like a pineapple that doesn't have its shell. It's an odd looking root vegetable, also known as celeriac. That's not how you say it probably. I've never cooked with this before. I don't even know if you have to peel it. So I'm holding it like it's some kind of like hidden lost treasure egg or something. So we've never cooked with this before, like I said. So we went on Google and found a recipe, and the first recipe that popped up was from allrecipes.com. We will leave the recipe below. Basically, I'm gonna peel this and then cut it up into 1/2-inch cubes, boil it for 20 minutes, and then add our other ingredients into it and mash it all together. So I'm kind of having flashbacks to when I peeled the butternut squash with varying levels of success and almost chopped off my fingers.
Please don't cut your finger off. Are you gonna peel it?
That's a good point. There's all kinds of like roots and stuff at the bottom. I don't know, it looks like there could be like a creature living in here somewhere. Barnacle looking things. Anyway, I'm gonna start at the top and just kind of peel it.
Weird.
Hope people don't have trypophobia.
What's that?
The fear of holes.
Emily, don't you have something like that?
Yes, and
is this disgusting you right now?
it's not pleasant. You see like all these things, like that's what people don't like when they have trypophobia.
Much easier than the butternut squash.
Oh, I agree. I'm just gonna get rid of all this junk. This is not gonna be edible, really. All right, I'm gonna clean up my cutting board, and then I'm gonna get out a bigger knife to cut this into 1/2-inch chunks. Chunks? Is it chunk?
Cube.
It smells like celery. Is this celery root?
No.
Like root of... Are you sure?
It's
really,
not.
Come on, smell it.
Yeah, that's what people said. It smells like
Are you sure that the celery doesn't grow this top of it?
I don't think so.
Okay. So just to recap a little bit, we peeled it and cut it into like 1/2-inch cubes. They were not symmetrical at all, and threw it in some boiling water. So we're gonna let these boil for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna get to mashing them and adding in our other ingredients. So we boiled these for 40 minutes, which is 20 minutes more than we thought we were gonna have to boil them. I don't know if we didn't have the water hot enough or whatever, but they were not fork tender until maybe 35 minutes in. So we didn't wanna mash this and have it be hard and weird and stuff. So here's the result. In this bowl, I added in our boiled celery root. I added in 1/4 of a cup of sour cream, 1/2 tablespoon of garlic powder, some salt and pepper to taste, about 1/2 teaspoon of each. And then we went in and we added a couple tablespoons of melted butter because that was not in the recipe, but I wanted to add it in anyway because melted butter, you need to have melted butter in a mashed potato recipe, okay? So that's what we did. Why didn't we put this in a food processor again?
I don't have a food processor, that's why. This is fine. It just takes longer. Okay, let's...
I am really out of breath right now, like embarrassingly so. Next up, Sarah is going to be preparing our next contender, which is the Hearts of Palm Mash.
We have utilized Hearts of Palm products before on this channel. We actually use it as a noodle replacement, and we actually really like it. It does have like more of a vegetal, is that vegetal? A vegetable type of taste rather than something like a shirataki noodle or anything like that. It does taste more like a vegetable, so I'm interested to see how this one's going to taste. I'm kind of excited, kind of. So the back of the container says to gently remove the creamy mash from the bag, add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, heat up until warm, and then serve. To make it similar to the other contenders, I'm going to be adding in a little little bit of sour cream, butter, and garlic powder just to make it similar, salt and pepper to taste. Okay, so our hearts of palm mash is done. We're gonna plate up all of our contenders and give them the taste test. So to start off our taste test, I decided to purchase some real mashed potatoes from the Whole Foods Hot Bar. And we're going to have a little bit of a reminder of what actual potatoes taste like because it's been so long since Emily and I have eaten mashed potatoes that honestly, I forgot how they taste. So I do have some of the nutritional values for our different contenders here. Regular mashed potatoes has about 16 net carbs per half cup serving.
And who eats half a cup of mashed potatoes, am I right?
Right, but we're only gonna be having a tablespoon, so I don't know how many carbs that is, but just to remind us of that mashed potato essence, we're going to be trying some real mashed potatoes, not keto. Trigger warning, this is all in the name of keto research.
I haven't had a mashed potato in years. Really good. Creamy, buttery. If mashed potatoes are a 10 out of 10, traditional, not keto-friendly mashed potatoes, we are going to need to see how these live up. So we're going to have a number system. This is 10 out of 10. So let us begin the battle of doom. So we're going to go with our traditional cauliflower mash that we purchased from Green Giant.
We could have made this by ourselves. We make it all the time on our channel. We will link one of our recipes below. Just to save time, I decided to purchase it from Green Giant. There is bacon in here, which
I think it's a cheat.
It is a cheat, so we're probably gonna have to dock 1 point off just because of that reason.
Well, because they're cheating by using bacon to
They're not cheating, we're cheating. Okay, so let's give the cauliflower a taste test. Smells like bacon. It's good. I like it. I like ours better. I think roasting cauliflower tends to help with the flavor. So this mash has 5 net carbs per serving, which is half a cup. So significantly less than your normal mashed potatoes.
It has more of a stringy texture, I would say, than the traditional mashed potatoes. So,
But it's still good. I enjoy it. I would eat it. I do eat it.
We are eating it.
We are eating it.
This is the classic. This is not the one that we had questions about. The other two, we're gonna rate it out at the end.
Okay.
Okay.
So next up, the hearts of palm. Let's do the mash from them. We enjoy hearts of palm. We eat the noodles all the time. We really like them as a noodle replacement.
It's from a palm tree, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. The consistency actually is pretty
good.
Mashed potato-like. The smell, I smell butter. I smell garlic. So there's no offensive smell. Very silky. I'm really liking this actually.
It's good.
I'm enjoying it.
I really like the additional garlic.
Maybe some chives on there. That would be good.
Bacon?
Some bacon bits. That would be
got
really
a
good.
really nice silky texture to it.
It's good.
It's good.
I'm surprised.
It's way better than I thought it was gonna be.
So for the hearts of palm, it's 5 grams of net carbs per serving, which is, once again, really significantly less than the regular mashed potatoes, so that's really great. I will be buying this, definitely.
I like the addition of adding the sour cream and the butter and the spices. All you have to do is add a little bit of extra ingredients in there, and you can elevate this dish so easily.
Like on the back of the container, it did just say to add butter. Why stop there? Add in the things that make it taste like a potato for you. You just don't eat like a regular potato with only butter, right? You add things to it. So by adding in the bacon or the garlic, you're going to like trick your mind into thinking that it's more like a real mashed potato. We will link this one that we're using in the description below if you guys want to check it out. Next up is the
Celery root.
celeriac, how you say it?
Celeriac
root. It's definitely chunkier in consistency. I think that if we put it in a blender, it would have been better. Smells like celery, straight up.
It's not as creamy as the others.
Probably needs more salt, honestly, but that's our own fault.
It really tastes like celery to me.
Right.
Like, it's, if you don't like the taste of celery, don't do this. It's not as creamy as the other options. Definitely not as creamy as the Hearts of Palm one. I would even add some cream cheese into this. We didn't add that in this recipe. We just added some sour cream and some butter. I would not say it's bad though. It's a pretty good option. But it really tastes like celery to me.
overwhelmingly like celery. So the celery root mash is actually higher in carbs than the other options. This is 11 net per
Really?
serving. Yeah, so it's up there. So it's not something that you probably want to eat all the time. Underneath, maybe like, you know, a protein or something that would be really tasty, but it does have a considerable amount of carbs in it.
So let's see how they all add up, shall we? If the real mashed potatoes are a 10 out of 10, I would consider the celery root mash a 5 out of 10. I really feel like it tastes like celery a lot. It doesn't have the creamy consistency that I'm looking for, and it's higher in carbs than I thought it would be for being not
Potatoes.
Potatoes are also a root vegetable, but if you're gonna cheat, just cheat. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, 5 out of 10 for me. What about you?
Yeah, I would agree. It needs a lot more flavoring in there to mask that celery, overwhelmingly celery taste and smell. So yeah, 5 out of 10.
So Sarah and I have tabulated our scores, and I am going to say that the mashed cauliflower from Green Giant, or even the mashed cauliflower that we usually make, is a 7 out of 10.
I would agree.
I really like the consistency of this. I think that they cheated a little bit by adding bacon into it, but it's still really good. I think that if you served this for Christmas or Thanksgiving, that no one would complain about it. 7 out of 10. Sarah, you agree?
I agree. So it would be 8 out of 10 for me, but I'm deducting a point for the bacon because I feel like that's a cheat. So it makes it taste good, but we can't count that towards the taste.
I think that if they would roast the cauliflower before they made it, they wouldn't need the bacon in there. But whatever. 7 out of 10, really good replacement for mashed potatoes. And the winner, surprisingly, I am shocked.
You watch MMA. Can you do like the ending scene?
And now!
No, that's how they say.
Yeah.
By unanimous vote. They like...
I can't do it, sorry. And the winner, surprisingly, to us, is the Hearts of Palm Creamy Mash. I'm really shocked that I like this.
5 net carbs per serving.
The taste is really, really good. Slightly vegetal, slightly vegetal. Really, really good. Creamy consistency. Throw some sour cream in it. Hey, throw some cream cheese in it. Throw some bacon on top of it. Really, really good. If you're a thing for textures, this has the best texture that we've tried. I'm gonna call it an 8 out of 10.
Honestly, when I ate the potato, I was underwhelmed with it, and I haven't eaten it so long. I am very much surprised at how much I like the Hearts of Palm mash with all of the add-ons that we put on it, and I can even think about more that we could add to it to make it better. Bacon bits, chives, cheddar. That would be great too, yeah. So I'll be ordering more of that for sure. So Hearts of Palm mash is the winner in this challenge. If you guys have any ideas on other things that you guys want us to taste, let us know in the comment section below.
And Sarah actually bought more of our own merch. This is the long sleeve tee. It's a size medium. Some of you are saying that it's running kind of small. So order up if you guys decide to buy our merch. We love it. So many of you have sent us pictures of you guys wearing it. We really, really appreciate it. Technically Keto. You can click the link in the description to see our selection so far. And hopefully they keep offering it.
And if you guys want to see the video where we took mashed cauliflower and made some keto-friendly pierogies, you can click on the video on the screen and we'll see you over there. Anyway, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Emily. And we are the Keto Twins signing out.